So it's so good to see you, and today we are going to talk about how to freaking be great on camera, on video, right? Because our whole world has shifted to needing to be on camera all the time. And I know a lot of you hate that. I hear it all the time. I hate watching myself on video. I hate listening to my voice when I talk. I don't know what to say, blah, blah, blah. I hear this all the time. So today, I really want to share with you some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years for making videos, because I personally love making videos. And I want you to love it too. I want you to have fun with it. I want you to feel confident, and I want you to feel like you can use it in your business, because it's one of the only tools we have right now, so you might as well get good at it, all right? So that's what we're gonna do today. I've got about 10 minutes to teach you some things, and 10 minutes is not a whole lot of time, but if you're curious and you want more, I am hosting a webinar next week, a live webinar, and you can get to it through this link, bit.ly/BeGreatOnVideo. So go over there, register for that, and you'll have a whole lot more that I'll be teaching you there. So let's get started today. So there are 3 things I want to teach you today. 3 things I want to teach you. First thing that's so important on video is this number, 93 and 7. Some of you might know what this number means, but basically 93% of all communication is done with your body. It's what you're communicating with your body and your facial expressions and the way you're holding yourself and the energy you're projecting. Only 7% is the words that you're actually saying. So 93% is nonverbal communication, 7% is verbal communication. That's what's transmitting to people. So over video, what's so important then is to use your body, to use your face and your movements to communicate with the people on the other side of that screen. So how do you do that? Well, number one, the mistake I see so many people having is that they feel trapped by this frame, right? They feel trapped by a frame and they get really stiff and they don't move their body and they don't use the frame to communicate. I got an email from the CEO of a company that I follow the other day, and that CEO, he was totally locked in the frame. He was like here, his shoulders were here, he was talking into the screen, into the camera, but he didn't move his body at all. He was talking like this, and he was saying things about his company and about the state of the world, but he wasn't moving his body. And you see how weird that feels right now? I feel like a robot, don't I? So you've got to use the frame. You've got to, number one, stand up, because you get more energy that way and you're more able to express yourself that way. Now notice I'm using the entire frame. I'm moving around, I'm using this thing, I'm using my hands, and sometimes I might even go outside the frame. But that's okay, because I'll come back in. So use the frame, use the space that you have, and really move around, enjoy it, and use your whole body to communicate what you're trying to say. So again, that's that 93% is nonverbal communication. Sure, what you're saying is important too, but this is by far, that's what's communicating. So you've got to get in your body, you've got to get really expressive. Another thing is expressive, like I just said. Express yourself. You are you, I am me, and really what video requires is that we turn up the dial on who we are and express that. So if you're a weirdo, be a bigger weirdo. If you're a dork, be more dorky. Just go for it, because what do we have to lose, honestly, right now? We have nothing to lose. So be yourself. People will respond to that. People can feel when you're not being yourself, and it's not watchable, it's not enjoyable. People want to feel that you're enjoying being yourself. So I want to encourage you dig deep down. How can you express yourself more? How can you express yourself more? All right, so point number 1, 93.7, focus on how you're communicating with your body and with your face and with your hands and using the frame to get creative. Do all those things because this is just a suggestion. It's not the rule, all right? So rule number 2, well, not rule, these aren't rules, but video is what they call a flattening medium. Video is a flattening medium. So that means that video sucks energy out of whatever you do. It takes more energy for me to transmit my ideas to you through this video camera. So what does that mean? That means you need to give 10% more energy than you would normally give in a one-on-one conversation with someone. 10% more energy, because that's how you're going to really express and communicate what's important. So how do you get 10% more energy? Well, you gotta psych yourself up for making your videos. I like to dance around before my video starts. I definitely like to practice what I'm gonna say as loud as I can because I don't wanna feel shy or repressed. So really get into your body and get bigger than you think you need to be because again, video is a flattening medium. I'm playing music here to keep the energy up. That helps too. Have a coffee before you make a video, but make sure you're giving 10% more energy than you normally would. Another thing is video is flattening, so you need to smile more than you would normally smile because smiling, as we know, is infectious. And if I'm smiling and you're watching me, chances are you're smiling too. It makes you more watchable when you're smiling because people like watching smiling people. If you've got a furrowed brow and you're kind of serious, then it's not as enjoyable to watch you. And it's also not as enjoyable for you to make the video. So smile more than you normally would. You'll love the results and you'll probably start smiling more and you'll probably start feeling more happy too. So that's a good result of that. Finally, for this point here, it's flattening. That means the energy that you are bringing to the camera, it can't be scripted. You cannot have a script. I've seen this so many times too. I've seen it in email videos. I've seen it in Instagram posts. People literally are, I can tell because I can see their eyes moving too. They're using a script that's like right behind the camera, almost like a teleprompter, and they're just reading. But here's the problem with that. It's not alive and people can feel it. They need to know that you are committed to what you're saying and that you're interested. They want to know that you're communicating with them, not reading to them. I think we can all remember maybe a teacher in school that read out of a book to teach a lesson. We never learned anything that way. It wasn't fun. So how can you stay alive and not be flattened by video when you're remembering what to say? Well, all you need is some notes, right? You just need some notes. You need bullet points, but you don't need a script, okay? So ditch that script. It's not helping you at all. Point number 3, and this is the most important point, it's not about you. It's not about you. So all of that anxiety and fear and like angst you're feeling when you're making a video, that's because you're focusing too much on yourself. You really need to put yourself in the shoes of the people who are watching the video, and you need to ask yourself, what can I give them? What can I teach them? What do they need to know? What do they need to learn? And then focus on giving that to them. Because really, at the end of the day, that's why you're making these videos. It's not for power or money or fame. It's to help people. Really, that's what you're doing, is you're helping people. You're bringing your message to the world and you're helping people in a big way. So how can you remind yourself that it's not about you? One thing that I always love to do is before I do a video, I really try to get in touch with the feeling that I want to express and that I want people to have when they're watching my video. The feeling I want you to have is confidence and fun and like can do. I want you to feel like you can do this because you totally can. And really, this is the new world we're living in. This is a great tool we have at our disposal, and you can totally use it to grow your business. You can use it to stay socially connected. You can even use it to have fun and just be creative. So I want you to enjoy using video. These are the 3 tips I'm giving you today, and I'm really encouraging you to make videos and really have fun with it. If you want more training, because I mean 10 minutes is nothing, right? There are days and hours of training that I could give on this. I'm doing a webinar next week. Here's the link for it, bit.ly/greatonvideo. If you want more training, this is going to be a live webinar, and I'd love to see you there. So join us, join me, learn more about making great video, about how to be great on video, and really take it to the next level. Express yourself, bring your message to the world, and have fun doing it. And I want you to have a great day and stay healthy and find some silver linings in the shelter in place, and love yourself and love those around you. And I love you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye. And now, how do I turn this off?